a mic. Check 1, 2, 3. You know what we talking? We ain't playing over here in LFG. Haters gonna say, we from LFG, boy. We take you to the moon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to another episode of LFG Game On. And today, indeed, is a special episode because I do have Smiling Monster here with me. And we're playing a little bit of Warframe. Allow me to just hit this fancy fade button to bring us both on screen. Smiling. Hello.
Yo, how's it going?
It's good, man. It's good. It's good to have you on again. We had some great conversations last time around. And looking forward to it again. And
me too.
Yeah, here backstage we just started bantering, and I decided to send us live a little earlier so we don't throw the banter away. But
I'm still trying to figure out what I was crafting.
I just picked everything up from everything that was crafting, and you know what? That's a problem for future Mark to figure out, because right now I'm really not about that life.
What do you mean? I don't have enough space to pick up everything. I've got 55 completed items. Like 40 of them are weapons.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just get a weapon, I master it, and then I sell it.
See, what I did is I went through the whole list of like whatever was available at the time, what I didn't have, and then crafted everything, so I knew I'd master all the weapons. But I didn't play for like 5 years, and then I came back and was like, there's more weapons.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you probably really needed all that stuff back then.
Yeah, probably. I need it now. I need the new stuff. I need the shards. I need, what is the other thing? I need to play the new quest too. I just unlocked, what is it, Protea Prime, and I've been leveling her up.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Must be something on the newer side of things.
Yeah, you unlock her prototype, like the base frame from a quest, and then from that quest, they had the Prime Vault stuff open while I was playing it. So I farmed some of that and then just bought the parts.
Sweet. I should probably do some of that at some point. There's just a lot of new content coming out for World of Warcraft, so I've been playing that a little more than anything else. In my
so you play WoW and Dota quite a lot on stream as well. I just type lurk and then leave it on and disappear.
Yeah, it's easy content and there's always something new happening. But let's bring it back to what we were talking here backstage. We're talking about how much money Warframe made. So, and I just checked the post again. As of 2020, not 2025, they made $277.7 million from 2013. And they
2020, so in 4 years. Oh,
yeah, and they were expecting like a 27% revenue uptick the following year. And I'm guessing they're just not sharing all of this information because they can't find much on what's going on here. But I'm guessing they must be doing really well.
Oh yeah, Digital Extremes has grown quite a bit, right, from when it first launched.
Yep.
Rebecca was just like a community mod that turned into a community manager. And then from then, they've expanded quite a bit. And there's recently a new quest, like 1999, with a update for the pop idol song thing. So I think there might be another quest that I need to do.
Oh, they're bringing K-pop to Warframe.
Yeah, like every game, bro, you gotta have like a singing band, and you gotta have those skins. Like, what was that mobile game I was playing? Mobile Legends or something? They had a band. Mobile Legends are big in Asia, so my Vietnamese friend was like, yeah, download this, we'll play it. It's like League of Legends for mobile. And I was like, yeah, I enjoy it, but my phone battery dies real fast.
Yeah, and the phone gets like incredibly hot.
Yes, legit. I have to take off my phone case and then put it like behind like a fan and be like, don't overheat, bro.
Alright, put us in some sort of a mission and we're gonna keep talking here.
Yep.
I used to play those games quite a bit when I worked at a car dealership because it realistically it would be like dead for most of the day throughout the week, and it would get busy on the weekends. And there is only so much like following up and cold calling you can do.
Yep.
I played like way too much mobile stuff. Mobile Legends I didn't play as much because it's like a time commitment, so you can't just drop it. But I played a ton of Call of Duty Mobile.
When I go to India, I play PUBG Mobile. When I'm with other Asian countries, I play Mobile Legends. And then what was the other game I used to play? A load. I don't know if I have it on my phone. Well, old school RuneScape when it became mobile, I was playing that all the time.
RuneScape, man, I still can't get that game. I think maybe I just had to be there.
Well, it's you've grown up with. It's at that time there was two MMOs. It was either RuneScape or WoW, and you've grown up with WoW, and I've grown up with the RuneScape.
Yeah, see where I'm from, we didn't even know about RuneScape. The big two were World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah, the big two were World of Warcraft and Lineage. Or
What
Lineage.
about Ultima? Ultima was pretty big that time as well.
No, not even Ultima, which is like the crazy part.
Yeah, so from here it was World of Warcraft, old school RuneScape, and Ultima Online. And RuneScape was on a website called Miniclip. And a Miniclip is where the teenagers used to go to play those random games in the school, like TV technician lab. It was like, oh, you want to play like pool or snooker? And then we can like link your computer to my computer, we could play. And then in the bottom right section, there was like MMORPGs, and it was like RuneScape. I clicked on that. And then for 3 days, my dad did not get his PC or laptop for 3 days. And then my brother was like, why are you on the computer for 3 days? And then he discovered RuneScape. So then my dad didn't get access to his laptop or computer ever. And he was like, why are you both hogging the computer? And he's like, okay, if you want your computer back, you have to buy us a laptop. And that's how the MMO gaming addiction started.
Dude, I feel like it's very close for everyone. I started playing World of Warcraft because my buddy started playing it, and we played it. We played on a private server, which is like 100% pirated. Half the shit in the game wouldn't work, but it was really fun.
Yep.
Okay, just really quickly, what are we doing here today?
Oh, we could do, what is it, survival missions or endgame? What's the thingy ones called? We can do like open world roaming if you just want to randomly discover missions.
Honestly, up to you. I haven't played, like, I think the most recent thing I've done in Warframe was, shit, I tried the Plains of Eidolon, or whatever they're called, when they were released. I didn't like that, and then I just went back to farming, the vaults where you need the weird key that punishes you, like, takes your shit
Oh yeah,
away.
on Luna. Yes.
Yeah, that's the last thing I did, but we can do whatever, man. I'm down for slicing enemies in half with my orthodox.
And we can start off with survival to warm up. I think survival is always good to start off.
Yep.
So where do we want to go? We can go to... I don't want to go Luna. Let's go... Is it Ceres or Eris? And then... Inception, defense... So...
Inception.
There you go, Gabby. Draco. Oh, they changed everything. Draco is no longer the best. Arena, hijack, survival.
There is an Orokin 40 to 50 survival in the Void if you want to do that.
4250? I could try that. I don't know. I've never done that. Yeah, you can launch that. Oh, 4260. I thought you meant like 400 and something.
No, 4250.
Oh, that's was it the relics, right?
Yeah.
I think you can do the infestation, survival infestation, because it gives you bonus. Was it loot? Yeah, just launch something. I'll Google it in the background.
I'm just gonna send this here because honestly, all of this is just way too confusing for me. I'll come by it honestly. I have no idea what's going on here. Here, I queued this up
Fish.
through
Yep.
Relican.
I've got to use. What do I have? What do I have?
Yo, what is this? What is this CRT monitor here in my cockpit, bro? Did you see this?
Now what?
Can you see it on the screen I'm sharing?
Yeah, I'm checking on the side.
What is that? Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's the console for 1999.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So then you use that to access the whole, like, back in time, 1999 levels and stuff.
Cool.
Your job is to
Maybe I'll
distract
check
the
it out.
enemy while a fellow
We'll see.
tunnel
It
operative
looks like they
brings the
may
ship
want me to
from
pay
much
for it,
needed
and I'm
supplies.
not down with that right
Make
now.
your presence known.
No, I think most 19... Oh, well, if it's from the Platinum Store, then yeah.
Crack open a relic.
Oh, I didn't set us to solo, but I guess we're gonna try.
Life support has been
They're just gonna come in and be like, who are these guys? Oh, somebody already joined.
I'm sending
Oh,
auxiliary
people
life
already
support.
joined.
Yeah.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactor to open relics.
So before we went live, we were talking about how games start off as this hardcore concept, and then we eventually know out.
They're dropping reactant.
Mm-hmm.
Use it to crack open
Yep.
relic.
And I feel like we're gonna see a lot more companies moving out of it. That's something.
Is that an Innova? I don't know what that is. There you go, I raised it.
Some guy. But yeah, I think we're gonna see more and more of these pivots because they just make sense.
Nobody has like the time anymore to commit like 12 hours a day to gaming. Most people need like the 20-30 minute bursts.
Yeah.
I think that's where the pivot's gonna happen.
See, that's one thing. And there are still people who can dedicate like 8 hours a day to the game. And I see them all the time on like the World of Warcraft subreddits, and this stuff they say is just insane. The new
Is that like
expansion.
hardcore?
Oh dude, it's just crazy. Like, the new expansion comes out. Less than a week later, they're like, "Oh, this expansion is dog shit because like already did everything there was to do."
Yeah. They play 8 hours a day and be like, I completed it. When's the next update?
Yeah, this
But
game
you get
is
that
dead.
in every game, yeah. Because people chase metas, isn't it? So to chase the meta, you need to be one of the top to
I delivered a
end
life
game.
support capsule to the area. Activating it
Yeah,
for
that's
5
true.
minutes time.
But
Don't forget
the thing
reactor.
is,
You need more to open that
people
relic.
who play 8 hours a day are not going to be bringing in all that much revenue in the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's why people are pivoting. 'Cause if you want people to play casual, you're gonna have to change up your game to make it so it's accessible to everybody. Unless you're like Elden Ring, which is like, we're gonna have like hardcore mechanics that you can learn and enjoy and have fun. And then some guys playing and beating the game like no hit, no armor, on a potato and dancing it. And I'm like, bro, I thought I was okay, but you taking it to the next level.
Yeah, like I don't even want to play this fucking game anymore, bro. Like, what'd you do that for?
I was doing so well. I learned how to parry. I did use sorcery. I did a playthrough no mimics. And then you beat the game no armor with a club, level 1, on a dance mat, and then a guitar.
Oh, that is crazy. And then there are speedrunners.
Oh yeah, I love watching speedrunners.
Dude, it's incredible.
It's crazy how they figure out like certain glitches using code or data mining. The recent one I watched was the IGN speedrunning. You know where that dev react to the people doing the speedrun?
Oh, I seen one episode of, I think they were watching Doom guys.
Yeah, the Doom one. That's the one I watched, and then they used the mouse wheel scroll to jump through terrain. And they were like, "Wait, is this still in the game? We didn't patch this. What is he doing? How did he do that?" And then they comment on like the other day was like, "Oh, who was the guy who was in charge of like texturing this level?" And he was like, "Hey, I did my job properly. Yeah, you didn't do the skybox, and he's going through the skybox." And then there's like little banter back and forth.
Oh, that's great.
And I was like, "Yeah, I need to see more of these." But so far, the Doom one has been my favorite one. So good.
I mean, would it even be a good thing to like patch those things out?
So So if you do, then speedrunners have a separate category. So then you have
the pre-nerd
base
and
game.
post-nerd.
Yeah. Yep. So then you have to post times in different categories and different. So if you use a mod, non-modded, if it's like version 1, version 2, pre-patch, pre-exploit, there's like all sorts of categories. There's a website. I visited the website and I just checked one for, I think it was Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and it was like so many categories, like 1.101, 1.01 fast exploit, 1.101 double jump exploit, and I was like, what is happening? I didn't know like half of these things are in the game.
Oh, dude. Apparently people are speedrunning like making pancakes and stuff these days too.
What, in real life?
Yeah, like on camera, on stream.
Wow. I guess you can do anything and people watch it, because there's so many people now and nobody's watching traditional TV or news. Everything is live service, like podcast, streaming, videos. Our generation and forward, everybody's online. I think I only see the elder generation watch TV. Like my mom and dad watched the Indian serials on TV, and I was like, I can get this on the internet for you. And they were like, no, we just watch it from the box. We know how to do it this way.
This will help our cause.
See? I kind of get why they say that, because whenever I'm over at like in-laws or something, and they have TV on, and it's like this experience. It's like, you never know, I don't know, Bronco Prime?
Well, yeah, both. Actually, I'm gonna go, yeah, Bronco.
Yeah, apparently I have 24 more blueprints.
Yep. I need to make more formal. Probably do that.
And I have 14 just sitting.
Nokia Prime, Ash Prime equipped.
Let's see, Revenant, Wisp Prime.
Oh, this guy's not equipped in a relic. Selected pending, A2. Me. After this, and then pick a squad like mission instead of open.
So watching TV, it's like an experience because first of all, the ads are annoying for sure. I hate them, but it kind of like brings back this weird nostalgia. That's one thing. And another thing, it's kind of nice not having to like to spend 15 minutes browsing Netflix to pick out a show, because they're like, I don't know, watch this movie from like 20 years ago that didn't do so well in box office. And like you never seen that shit because nobody ever seen that shit. So you're like, oh, I guess I'll watch it.
Yep. I guess they're going to the exit. Yeah, might as well try. Just switch it out. Yeah, no, I agree. But then people like browse Netflix and they spend 2 hours trying to find a show, and then they don't watch nothing. They spend 2 hours browsing. But I tend not to subscribe to Netflix for that reason. Like, I don't have time. I don't have enough time to game and watch anime. Like if I start watching Netflix as well, I'm gonna have to like do those building blocks. So, I'll take out a little bit of sleep and then I'll add Netflix into 24-hour schedule. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, bro. I need my sleep.
I'm not anymore, dude. I think we aged out of that.
If I was still in my 20s, I'd commit. But in my 30s, I need to start getting into like a proper schedule and stuff.
When was last time you pulled an all-nighter?
Ooh. I can't remember. It's been years. I haven't done none of that. Actually, I found this really good manga, and then I was reading till like 6 in the morning, and I had to get up at 8.
Oh.
So then I just text my boss, yeah, I'm gonna run late. I've got a family emergency.
Oh man, those are rough. Like it used to be
Yeah.
so easy, but life just fucking comes at you fast, I guess.
But yeah, I can't remember what the manga was, but it had like 80 chapters, and it was like 2 AM. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just read a little bit, and that would be my manga for like the next day. And then I finished the whole thing, and I was like, damn, this was a good read. And then I checked the time, and it was like 6 a.m. I was like, fuck, is that why the birds are making noise? And then like I could see sunlight.
Oh, you extracted? Whoops, my bad.
Yeah, no, because the 2 people that put up relics, I ain't carrying these beasts. You ain't leeching off me.
Alright, I'm extracting slowly but surely. I actually tried watching anime again, like a month ago.
Ooh, what did you try? I'm guessing solo leveling is the one that most people recommend now.
I didn't watch anything new. I rewatched Full Metal Alchemist with my wife, which was great because it's Full Metal Alchemist.
Original Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Oh, it's amazing.
And then I was like, you know what? I feel like watching something else. So we watched Delicious in Dungeon. Oh shit, Stalker's here. Fuck.
Good luck, you might get a dread or a hate. Dread, hate, or...
Give me stuff. I think he died.
Yeah, the health bar's no longer there.
Did I get anything? I guess. Oh fuck, a grenade. I guess I'll find out later.
Well, at the end of the mission screen, it will say you've either got dread, hate, or the kunai. I can't remember what it's called. But the scythe, the bow, and then kunai. And then you can get like the other resources.
I got knocked down because I wasn't paying attention. Come get me, buddy. Do something useful. Nah, he's out there living his best life. I guess I'll use affinity.
Yeah, you can just res. You get 4 reses a mission now, but you just lose experience. Before you had 4 reses your whole life for 24 hours. 2013.
Let me extract, please. Stop shooting at me. I don't want to be here. My gun sucks.
I bought this really interesting secondary weapon. It's called the Okuko. And then there's this mod that allows you to just hold the trigger, and as long as you kill enemies with the gun, it reloads itself.
Oh, that's insane.
And it automatically targets enemies within like half a screen distance. So you could just like hold left click and then run through a map and you'd kill everything. The only downside is when you get to like level 100 mobs, it starts falling off. But for like speed running daily missions and stuff, it's just like left click, zoom.
Dude, that is crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I'll show you in the next map. You can like check my character, just like hold it down and it just gets beams and lasers and stuff.
Okay, I'm out.
So let me turn it to friends only, and then you invite me. I think it would work. So then you can select the mission.
Fucking Scott Pilgrim out here just getting free Bronco parts. I
I need to
didn't.
check.
I didn't get anything from the stalker.
It should tell you there. Like, what was the reward screen? Let me check. Oh, you're still in the mission on YouTube. On, what is it? Video Ninja. I can't see a cover half the rewards.
Yeah, just mods. Just mods.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you just got like Ender or a Crystal or something.
Maybe. Fucking stalker, bro. And
Oh,
like he
yes,
used to be
invited.
really scary, but now he's just kind of annoying.
Well, you did have 12,000 armor and a crazy setup.
Okay,
Like, when he first got released, he was so scary. Like, your weapons didn't hit him. You had to do like certain boss mechanics. Now it's just like he turns up and dies to anything like abilities activated.
yeah, now he just. Oh, what did I do? Whoops! I accidentally joined the squad that doesn't exist. Well, your squad that doesn't exist. Let me flip this to friends only.
Yeah, friends only. Yeah, that's what I did.
Right, where to?
Yeah. We can do Eris survival. Where is Eris? And then you can do this for like 15-20 minutes. Is it Nimbus? Oh no, defense. There you go. This one.
Okay, sure.
So this is the one where the infested take over the map, and then it's just like a swarm of infested instead of like the normal 3.
Infested are my favorite enemy type. Easy to deal with, weak to burn damage, just all around great stuff.
When infested get armor and the crazy mods and still a path. I don't have corruption. I have like the basic infested kit, so then the charges like take me out.
I'm sure we'll be alright. What could go wrong here?
Yeah, I'll show you the. Where's the? Yeah, so if I wrong weapon. So if I kill this one, and then I get a laser, and then if I just hold down the trigger, everything in this direction generally dies.
That is incredible.
And then I could just walk, complete the mission.
Okay,
So I missed.
I need me one of those.
Yeah, buy the mod, former it like 2-3 times, it turns into such a good low level like just farming running game.
Yeah, that's the only bad part about guns in this game. I fucking hate reloading.
I hate aiming, so this solves both problems. That's why I normally play Mesa. I just press 4 to win.
Oh man, I miss the old Ember.
I missed the old Amber and I missed the old Mesa.
Oh, I
So
didn't
the
have
old
Mesa
Mesa,
back
you
then.
could just press 4 and anything on your screen, as long as it was within the Peacemaker's pistol range, would automatically get hit as long as you had energy up. And so basically you'd go to like defense missions and you'd have 2 messes, a Trinity to supply energy, and then one other Warframe which was generally a Necros because you'd farm the resources, and you just put 2 messes on like strategic points and they would just have Peacemaker up all the time because the Trinity is energy.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Same thing with Excalibur and his 3rd or 4th ability, where you just shoot things out. So you go in max range, max strength, and then you just hold down, keep spamming 4, and you'd farm, what is it, Draco? That way. You'd farm Affinity really fast, but they changed how Affinity works after that, and they changed the map as well.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them reworking the frames, but I guess it makes sense because
Yeah, because
it didn't make up for great gameplay, to be honest with you.
I love the gameplay. I just pressed 4, set the world on fire, everything got CC'd by burn. I was like, yes, I can actually just play with my weapon now.
See?
Have to press abilities.
It just feels a little bit too much like optimizing the fun out of the game. Like, I get it and it feels good, but then after like a mission or 2, you're just like, I guess like I'll throw like a TV show on the second monitor.
The main thing is they want, like League of Legends did this as well, right? They didn't want global ultis. They wanted you to actually think and use your skills. Same thing with Warframe. They don't want global damage. They want like specialized or local damage. So you actually have to play and participate and think of what you're doing. So like with Nesta and Ember, you could just press 4 and the whole map would just get wiped. So you didn't actually have to play the game. As you were saying, you just have a TV show on the side, and then as soon as survival got to like 60 minutes, you'd extract.
Dude, I remember a few where I had something on the second monitor and it would just like tab out of the game to do something else and like completely forget about it and then come back towards later and I'm like, alright. Like, I lost the mission because I wasn't paying attention.
Did that with can't remember what it was. There was a farm that people set up, and then I was just like, I was the 3rd wheel because they didn't need any frames, so they're just like, we need a full person, so the monsters spawn like the maximum. You can just jump in and stand there, and then if you go AFK for like what I think 5 minutes, you don't get rewards. So I stood there for like 2 hours and then I exited and it was like, oh, you were AFK, you didn't get any rewards. I was like, no.
2 hours wasted.
I was just chilling to the side and then they'd be like, oh no, you didn't get nothing. Which makes sense because they actually want you to play the game and they're putting in mechanics where you can't like cheat the system and AFK go away. Like, Well, especially in crypto, like crypto games where you can just set up bots or automations. They're like, yeah, we don't need this. So they're trying to get, you have to actively play to get any sort of like reward.
Yeah. Man, bots and moderation, it's like an arms race. It's kind of crazy how far they've come.
It's like, well, take a risk as an example, because I was playing that recently when they did an update. So they released a new section called Varlamore. In Varlamore, there's this thing called the Colosseum. And then the Colosseum is like a 12-wave based like mini game, like a boss game where you have to fight like several different types of enemies on a wave-to-wave basis, and then at the end you fight the like Soul Heretic, which is like the final boss. It's like a mini raid basically. It takes like 30 minutes to run, like 15 if you're really good. So then within 2 weeks of that coming out, and like watching streamers and YouTube videos as like a learning material, some guys developed a bot to basically get you to the end boss wave. Figuring out, oh, so these mobs spawn in these locations. If you stand here, when they spawn, it won't spawn in these locations. You could use this setup. If this mob is next to you, switch to this weapon, use this skill, pray this. And then I can't remember what YouTube it was, but he showcased the bot like a couple months after, with the creator showcasing it. So he basically had RuneLite, which is a open source third-party like client. And the reason Jagex tried to take RuneLite down is because all the bot makers use RuneLite as their like a bricked version of RuneLite for their like bot scripts. The main thing that got in the way of bot makers isn't like scripting and making the actual scripts for the game. It's having an open source, like, well, not open source, but having a client ready. So when RuneLite was an open source client freely available that everybody used and they know how to like access and use, that just sped up like how easy it was to set up bot scripts and AFK and RuneScape.
Interesting. It's kind of crazy that. I guess the game is just old enough to where stuff like that flies, because I don't see modern games allowing anything close to what's going on with the RuneLite.
If RuneLite wasn't a thing, I would not be playing old school RuneScape. Like, the amount of stuff it does for the game is like phenomenal in terms of quality of life.
Oh, so it's sort of like add-ons for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's like plugins for World of Warcraft. So you just like add certain things, like which ones you want. The RuneLite team officially moderate what plugins are on their page, but there's a section where you could install like third-party plugins, and generally those third-party plugins you don't want to click on, because sometimes it could be a hack to the game, sometimes it could be like a virus. So I only download the official RuneLite plugins, and if like a creator has tested the plugin and given like the go ahead. Otherwise, any new plugin I just avoid. Because there's a recent one with, what is it, when Raids 3 came out, which is Tombs of a Mascot, they developed a plugin which was like a raid helper. There was like an official raid helper which was legit, and then somebody else developed like a fake raid helper. And then what that raid helper would do, it would install packets on your device, and then anytime you'd like log in or do anything, it'd record like the screenshots of your pin or like the inputs you were doing, and then it'd give them remote access. So it'd give them like TeamViewer access or remote desktop access. So whenever you logged in and then you opened your bank pin, suddenly you could not control your PC. They'd withdraw all your like high ranked items, drop trade it or trade it to one of their friends. And it was like the craziest thing ever.
It's
one of my friends got hit quite hard with that, and that's why I remember it.
Oh man, it always takes that one friend, bro.
Yep. He was the richest friend as well. He had like what, 4 or 5 mil bank, like full 12 Scythe, T-Roll, full Ancestral, like everything. I was like, bro, I logged in, I don't have nothing.
Dude, I gotta tell you a story. So back when I did progression rating in World of Warcraft, I played with two friends, and one of them, he didn't really like care about the raid. He didn't care about like the actual game and storyline, but he loved the auction house. He loved the in-game economy, and everything he did was legit. Like he didn't bot or anything. And then one day he was like, he was talking to you, and he went, you know, fishing in World of Warcraft is the best profession to level because the fish is infinitesimal and you can farm it from the same spot because you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to like look for ore or herbs.
Hold out as long as you can.
Yeah.
And then he went, and I found this program, and it's not a bot. It's not a bot, and like Blizzard like can't punish me for it because all it does is listens to the in-game sound, and whenever the bobber goes off and the water splashes, it just right clicks. And I went, okay, man, still like sounds kind of like fishy, bro, but like you do you if you think you're not.
It's not a bot.
Yeah, if you're coping like that, like whatever, bro, like do your thing. So fast forward a week, he gets fucking banned for 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
And
It's not a bot.
dude, the greatest part about Blizzard banning you for botting or like for like manipulating the market, stuff like that. They will go through your inventory, they will go through all of your bank tabs, and they will delete anything that could be sold for gold, anything that could be retailed on the auction house.
Oh my god.
And they will take all of your money away.
Jesus Christ, bro. Basically, all his like work doing auction house stuff disappeared.
Dude, that's like the only thing he did was catch fish for like a week with a bot. Not even at that point in the expansion, like all of the fish and all of the regular crafting mats they weren't at the peak price because it was towards the end of the patch. Like bro didn't even make any money with that. He just decided to get banned.
Yeah, it's not a bot, bro. It's just like a random script that does things for you.
Yeah, it just like moves the mouse until it finds the bobber, and then it just listens to the sound.
Interesting.
Yep.
Reminds me of my friend who played Black Desert. He didn't get banned, but when Black Desert came out, he didn't do anything. He got his character to think was level 5 or 10, which gives you access to the first town. And then for the 40 hours of the game going live, all he did for like 18 hours a day was sit in front of the computer in front of the auction house. And then he just played the market economy for the first 3-4 days of the game. Made like 300-400 million silver and maxed out his alchemy profession, and then he was making the best potions in the game in like the first week because he managed to make enough money to get the skill to max fairly quickly with the 200-300 mil silver.
Oh, dude, that's insane.
And I was like, bro, you find this fun? He's like, yeah, bro. I just basically manipulated the market to my benefit. I control. I can't remember, it was like 2 ingredients, like 2 resources that people were getting, and like any time it got in the market, it was like him and like 2 other people were competing for it, and he controlled like 70% of that resource.
Oh my god, bro, like a whole ass monopoly.
Yeah, for the first 3 days, nobody could buy that item unless they asked him to get some of that item.
Oh man, I think that's too much power for one person.
Hey, it goes to your head. There's the same guy I was playing, was it Archage with? And he was controlling the Thunderstruck log market. So basically, if you plant a tree, that tree has like 1 in 1,000 chance or something, 1 in 500 to become. That's where I was. Yeah, it becomes a Thunderstruck log because it gets struck by lightning. So he would like farm a bunch of trees, get enough capital, then buy out all the Thunderstruck logs because you needed it to make the carts, like endgame carts. And then he controlled half of the Thunderstruck log market for a good 2-3 weeks. Until people were like, no, fuck you, we ain't paying 4 times the price.
Oh, bro, that is nuts.
Like people like that just make gaming like interesting. They don't care about raiding, they care about fighting, they don't care about anything else. They just like like one profession, do it properly. Like in Advent Online, I knew a guy that only played the game just to fish. Like every day he'd log in, fish for like 3 hours, and then just log out. I was like, you don't want to come like do dungeons and PvP? He was like, nope. I'm gonna log in, I'm gonna fish, use my focus. I have a good relaxing gaming session, and then that's it, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
Dude, I love those people, man. It's a pain when you get fucked over by them, but honestly, they do make the game a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Last I rated,
it's like own little routine. It was like I do this every day, and it makes me function as a normal person. If you take this away from me, you're gonna see weird me, and I don't recommend it.
oh man. So the guild leader in the last guild I was in. So at the point when we met, he was like a big banker. He worked for Bank of America. And he never talked about it, but his brother did briefly. The only reason guy got into banking is because he played World of Warcraft vanilla as a kid, and he just liked the auction house, man. He just liked playing the market. He understood price and demand very well early on.
Yep.
Fast forward fucking 20 years, the guy is an actual banker. Crazy stuff.
Jesus Christ, bro. That's what gave me buzz to you. Like, I'll never get scammed in a game or any type of crypto scam because I played RuneScape. It taught me all about scamming. If somebody messages like free armor trim or like giving you this, I was like, bro, this is a scam. So if somebody's like, oh, I can get you free crypto airdrop, I was like, RuneScape travel. Oh, this is a scam.
Folks, if it's too good to be true, it's probably not true.
It's also where I learned to type really fast, thanks to RuneScape.
Hell yeah, man.
Before the Grand Exchange, you had to be like, want to sell this, want to buy this, fancy color, rainbow, like swirl. Big times.
Dude, that and just interpersonal skills, because it used to be a pain in the ass to get into dungeons and raids.
You
You
had to be in a guild, you had to socialize, be friends with the leader.
Oh, dude, did you hear?
Better take him.
Oh man, did you hear what happened to the influencer guild in hardcore World of Warcraft?
Oh, is this the one where it's like soda popping and like pirate software?
Yeah, pirate software.
And like yeah. I don't know what happened, but I just saw on my feed at one point, like for 2 whole weeks, like pirate software drama, World of Warcraft, like hardcore world. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, they're like, pirate software is the biggest piece of shit I ever met. I can't believe like people watch this guy.
Yeah, what happened? I don't know. I just saw like articles and shorts of like pirate software this, pirate software, World of Warcraft, hardcore. Apologize.
Yeah, like make amends. So I didn't get deep into it, but on the surface level, they were in a dungeon. Some shit went south, and a few people made their mistakes, and then everyone just started running out. And he had an option to try and save people because he plays a frost mage. He has a blizzard. He has like a frost cone. He could CC the mobs for people to get out, but he was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm just fucking leaving." And people are like, "Oh, he roached. Like he could have saved like this person and that person, but he roached. Like he should apologize for what he did." Honestly, bro, what happened was what was gonna happen from the beginning, because this is exactly the trajectory all of these guilds go. Like, there's always a fuck ton of drama. People, the interpersonal relationships are too complicated. And then in the end of the day, because I was in the spot Pirate Software was, not on the hardcore server, but at some point you're like, I just don't fucking like want to play with you fucking assholes anymore, because like all you do is complain. And realistically, when something goes wrong, it's everybody's fault. Some might be more at fault than other people, but like we all mess something up for all of this to go this bad. There's no other way around this. One person could not have fucked us this bad.
Yeah, if everybody else has started running and it's every man for himself, understandable. That if you were close enough to save your friend without risking you can try for it. But then if you die, it's the thingy of numbers. Like, why would I die when one person can die? Why would I let 2-3 people die?
See, I would, if it was like a buddy of mine, I would hands down go and die with them. Like, try to save him and die with them. But if it's a person I didn't really like in the first place and like had to interact with them for the social dynamic to keep going, for us to keep progressing, like they might die. Like, I'm not gonna stick my neck out. It's just
Basically depends if I like you enough to sacrifice my character.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this was never fucking Saving Private Ryan, bro. This is about me getting a cool fucking staff. But after that, he quit hardcore WoW, and I think he might have took a hit analytically after all this bullshit.
Oh yeah, well if you have like hardcore WoW influencers fan base on you 24/7, and it, like, even though I don't play WoW, I got that on my feed and I understood something happened. So I'm pretty sure like everybody got like the YouTube algorithm here, like pirate software, this, what,
Oh man, it was really funny because from what I understand, a lot of those people never played World of Warcraft before hardcore. Which is a great thing because I played a little bit of hardcore and the experience is good. But those people were never in the World of Warcraft guild before. they don't know shit like this just fucking happens. They don't know like real relationships were ruined over World of Warcraft, over fucking loot rotation.
Oh yeah, I've seen all the, what is it, Viva La Dirt League mini shorts. It's like, alright warriors, this guy's gonna get the sword of whatever, and then this guy's getting the shoulder plates, and then like a random casual comes up like, oh, I really need those shoulder plates, and then the whole like 20-man raid.
What are you
like,
doing?
we have a loot filter. This person's in line. He's got enough credits. He's been raiding with us for 6 months to be able to get this chance.
Dragon slaying
like,
points, bro. Dragon killing points, DKP.
It's like, yeah, guild points, you could use them to either get loot or like access to perks and stuff. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Oh man, I think I know the video you're talking about. It was Molten Core. I think they just killed Baron Get. No, Baron. Maybe Baron Get. And they were distributing. They were just looking at the loot, what was going on, and the guild was like a bunch of friends, so they didn't set up. They didn't set up the officer loot where the officer loots through and assigns the loot. It was free loot, so anyone could go and grab the stuff. And they had a pug in the group. I think it was a rogue or it was a hunter. It's whenever something stupid happens in World of Warcraft, it's typically a hunter. And he was like, you know, I'm just gonna grab all of this shit. so he did. And people started freaking out. There was this one lady, she would it was very funny because the reaction she gave was unnatural. She would yell pretty loud, and then she would say something like, I'm gonna die, and then she would stop for like a few seconds, and then she would yelp again, and she would go, okay, I'm gonna die. And they all started yelling and screaming. And he just fucking let it. I think he got away with it too, because why would he? It was free loot.
Oh, exactly.
It's free loot. He participated, he did damage, he took the loot that nobody else seemingly wanted.
Oh my god.
Dude, people get upset over loot, and I've been on both ends of this spectrum, because realistically, doing the entire dragon killing points sucks. And it's very unfair to people coming in, because our guild, I think, was like 10 people that raided on schedule, so we needed to fill like 5-ish spots every week. And if we did DKP, that means the pugs who just came in for this one raid night, whether or not they did well, they would not be able to get anything. First of all, fucking dick move. Second of all, good luck getting anyone in the raid. Chance of it.
Yep.
But
and that's real. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just really quickly, after all these years, I can still feel like the bang. I'm still a little bit like kind of upset somewhere in the back of my head. I distinctly remember the night we had a really hard raid night. And your raid just dropped, we were still figuring out the mechanics and everything. And we managed to clear out a boss we couldn't last week. And we needed loot from that boss. It was tier set pieces from my kill tower. And we didn't do DKP, we just did 3 rolls. Anyone could come in and roll so long as they could equip the piece. And this fucking bug that ended up in our raid group, just being lucky because he ended up not contributing whatsoever. He just rolled higher than me and took the piece, bro. I was so fucking upset.
Oh, I feel you, bro. I remember playing, was it Allods Online? It was like an MMO. I think it was by like Perfect World or like G Potato. So it was like fairly microtransactional, but you could grind and get your way there. And then it just launched, and I think my guild was called Impact, and the guild leader knew like these pairs of Russians really well. So the Russians taught us, they had a dungeon, like all the dungeons in the game you could do 5 times a day. The Russians figured out an exploit to how to do as many dungeons as you want from one dungeon. So we were doing like 20, 30 dungeons, like raiding for 4 hours, the same dungeon using the exploit until it was patched. And then I was a mage. One of the Russians that were running with us, he was a mage. And then basically anytime anything he wanted happened, the guild was, oh man, he taught us how to do this, just give him the item. I was like, bro, he's already got that item, he doesn't need it. He's like, no man, he said he wants it, just give him the item. And then I had to do like hundreds of raids to get another item. I was just like, man. But then it was fine. I didn't mind doing it because I was doing that anyway, but I didn't like it. I was like, this is my item. And he's like, no, the Russians have claimed it. It's like, the Russians have the whole armor set. I was like, yeah, but they claimed it. I was like, this makes no sense. It was like, yeah, don't worry, just get back to doing your role.
Yeah, just like keep grinding, bro. Like, you're doing great.
Yeah.
I think we should extract here because we're just getting credits now.
Yeah. But then after that, I did manage to get the whole legendary armor set, and I was one of the top mages in the guild and in my side faction, because it was like good versus evil, and I was on, I think, the red or blue? No, red side. Yeah, because it's red versus blue, like west versus east.
Interesting.
Good times.
I kind of wish more MMOs survived this way. There was a little more variety. Because the second... So there's World of Warcraft, the big dog. There's RuneScape, like the OG. And then you have all these other fucking games, bro. Black Desert, New World, I don't know.
Guild Wars 2?
Guild Wars 2. Well, Guild Wars 2 like had its own niche, and it had its own merits, and I'm sure these other games do too, but they all look the same, bro.
Yeah, because right now you're in the area or generation of like, this works, copy paste it, change skins, make money. Nobody's innovating, nobody's like thinking of new like mechanics and stuff. Right now it's just, oh, this model works, it's made X amount, we copy it, change the fantasy, like, oh, if it's like core punk or steampunk, change it to fantasy, or if it's fantasy, change it to like cyberpunk, if it's cyberpunk, change it to like aliens, and then just have the same mechanics, same functions, just change the skin, change the story.
Yeah.
And it works, like.
I get that it works, but I never liked that art style in the first place, and it's just everywhere now, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it is what it is. It's like mobile games. The first mobile game that released gacha, and then like the battle royals for like Clash of Clans, and then Genshin Impact, you could say. Now there's like Wudang Waves and like so many other like Clash of Clans and like Clash Royale and like Lords Mobile, because everybody saw, oh, this works. They're making a shit ton of money.
They're making,
I need to do the same thing.
insane amounts of money, like upwards of hundreds of millions
Yeah.
per month, like insane.
Cosmic background radiation is a riot.
And
I've got a stat. I don't know if it was on my phone or my tablet, but I had an image of basically all the top earning mobile games for that month. It was crazy. See if I can find it. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
you wanna try doing the sortie?
Yeah, we can do the sortie. Should be a little bit more challenging. See if I can find.
Here, I queue this up. And
Yep.
oh yeah, I scroll Reddit every once in a while, and I keep what's the term they use? Like blocking the subreddits from those games from my feed.
Oh yeah.
Dude, these games
This
pop
is a
up
rescue mission.
all
We
the
need to
damn
find
time.
and
It's
liberate
just
the
crazy.
hostage before any harm comes
Yep.
to them.
Oh shit.
Focused
Piece of
technology
risk.
won't
I
be
have a
enough
shit
to
The
weapon.
rescue.
I didn't realize it's just secondary.
That's right.
We might be
Just start using abilities.
5,000. What else? What else?
My work
Yeah. I went full damage. I have no armor left. I get downed real easily, but I have full turrets. I could just stand in one place and
The
kill
enemy is
everything.
on high alert. The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution
Well, secondaries, right? I
sequence.
got a local kill.
Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
Okay, this guy isn't.
Come on.
They're not dying. My girl. I'm just gonna try to run through and try to pick up the hostage and dip.
Yep. I think for energy, for Corpus, you need magnets. Magnetize as your element. Now, Combat 3.0 makes it so having the right setups work.
Yeah, magnets and puncture.
Yep.
Though I always thought, well, I guess magnet is just stronger than cold, because cold used to be really good against Corpus. Because
Yep.
of their
I
shield.
think what. Well, what is cold plus electricity is magnets, right? Something along those lines.
So,
The hostage is almost out of time.
Oh no! I reloaded by
The
accident.
bypass is done. Go.
how do we get
Let's go through the laser.
Alright.
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
There you go. Security.
I will not forget
Got it.
this, Tenno.
Then I guess you can have my only weapon. It doesn't do
We need to
anything
get
anyway.
the hostage in one piece. Find your way to the exits and don't leave the subject behind.
I'm bleeding out. Let me rest your buddy.
How did it die?
I got it. I got it. It only has like 300. Oh, 1,000. Let me give you my weapon. I should be able to use it.
Oh, the expo is not that far away. We should be okay.
Yep.
I'll run up
He
ahead.
follows.
We've got
Clear
robots
out here.
inbound.
Yeah. Yeah, he's following. Okay, cool.
Oh shit. Can you shoot this guy?
Yeah. Oh, I gave him my weapon. That's right. I've set my turret.
Oh boy.
No. I'll set up my turrets up ahead, so I should be fine.
Father Granum, your sacred tokens shall remain
Come on,
secure
buddy, just
from
keep
the
moving.
grasp of the
We're almost
idol.
there.
Nice.
Mission complete. The captive
Dude, you want to hear
has
some
been
crazy
liberated.
stories
You will
about
be
World
rewarded
of
for this,
Warcraft?
Tenno.
The shit I've been up
Yeah. Oh, Gingerbread Man, what's up, bro? Just wanted to fish for 300 hours. Yeah, I'm guessing he's talking about.
to. Yeah,
World of
dude,
Warcraft.
about your buddy. Listen, I feel that sometimes I also just want to go fish for 300 hours.
Shit.
Dude, no, not even a joke. Fishing is just good.
Generally, when I do pick a profession, it's either fishing or alchemist. Those are my two picks.
Fishing is just fun. Can you check what I can bring onto this mission?
I think it's full, yeah. So conditions is fire, so you just get a damage over time. And then suggested damage is, well, it's corpus, so yeah. No, I think you can bring everything.
Okay, we need puncture. I guess I'll bring Ceres. Cernos?
So it's mainly the shields you gotta be careful of. I'll bring a bow just in case to get rid of those shield generator ones.
Yeah. What do we have? We have puncture and we have heat. But I need cold and electricity, right?
Magnetic is what? I think it's, yeah. It'll be cold plus electricity, or is that blast? No, blast is fire and yeah, cold and electricity makes magnetic.
Okay, now I just need cold. Malignant force. Do I not have fucking cold?
Operator?
Depends
are you
on
joining
like
the
each
queue?
primary and secondary, like they all have different options for different things.
I have it, it's just not upped.
Yeah, I need to go through all my mods and then turn it into Endo for like the thousands I have just sitting there, and then level up quite a few good mods.
Yeah.
I also need to buy some prime mods. I'm missing quite a bit of prime mods. I think I told you last time I got what, 75% off or 50% off. I bought quite a bit of plat, so I need to spend it now.
Sorry, I'm just tweaking this to make sure I have the right weapon type. North
Yeah, no
wind.
worries.
Where the hell is electricity? Organ. Shocking touch. Here we are. And more puncture, sure. Puncture is good.
Yep.
And I just need one more. You know what? Just. Oh, I can't have both of them? That kind of sucks.
What do you mean?
I was trying to have Fury and Berserking Fury.
Oh no, you can only have one like thingy upgrade.
Oh, cold plus status chance. Yeah, good enough.
Shadow up.
So, World of Warcraft drama. So the game is so old and so many people have grown up with it. There is just insane things. During the vanilla days, when it was borderline a full-time job to get enough money to learn
This is a
mount
mobile
riding
defense mission.
and to
You
learn
must deliver
and to
payloads and
buy a
defend
mount.
a number of locations while I break
There
into
was
the
this
network.
lady.
Be prepared
She
for
posted
heavy
an ad on
resistance.
Craigslist and she was
I can't do this
essentially
without you.
soliciting how should I put it so we don't get like
Oh, I
monetized?
think I've seen this. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, she was soliciting like questionable services on Craigslist for World of Warcraft gold.
Yeah. I remember seeing this post.
Dude, I mean there was
That's
never
crazy.
an update from her or anything like that, but she did end up having them out.
We've got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Oh, well, I guess you can't jump through the giant ball of energy.
Yeah, they didn't let me there until like kind of bullshit.
He's got destroyed by plasma.
Dropping it in.
This will take a moment.
Set up my turrets. See, this Warframe would be so amazing if the turrets lasted forever. They last for 5 seconds. That means I've got to press a button every 5 seconds.
Can't you just get narrow-minded?
Nah, this is with the whole duration setup.
What's the button to change buttons? Because I've just been using it.
I think it's F. Is it F? Yeah, it's F. That's right. I got it.
Yeah.
See, if you look at my health, I'm like, what, 1,000?
1,300 and 300.
Stay focused.
Fields.
There's
Yeah,
a
there you
heavy
go.
unit approaching.
The fields are kind of cool.
Still working on it. Continue to
Yep,
defend.
I play a lot of survival and their defense missions, so basically I just put them on the objective. And I also have like this frame also has like this flower thing, and every 2 seconds you either get health, ammo, or energy. So it keeps the uptime for your turrets because they're quite expensive.
What else can I tell you? Oh, have you ever heard about the infamous guild in World of Warcraft?
We are finished here.
No. For what type of infamy?
So the most infamous thing they've done was there was a player, and I think it was around TBC or Wrath time at that point, and the player passed away. I think it was leukemia or something. And their entire guild held a funeral in the
robotic
Grand,
signature
which
detected.
is
Lock and load.
it's just an open air zone. At the time, it was like one of the more peaceful, beautiful zones in the game. So they held a funeral there. Like 50 people turned up with the entire guild. They actually held a service in the game. And then these guys hear about the funeral happening in open world, where people are not wearing the armor they should be wearing because it's like it's a service, so they put on some banner and stuff. So these assholes, they assembled their entire guild, and I think their guild name was something like Misfits or something. And they run a raid on the people holding the service, and they slaughter absolutely everyone, and they don't let people like
Jesus
respawn and
Christ.
go about doing their thing. They keep them dead for a few hours.
Oh my god. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
This will take a moment.
But yeah, if you give gamers the opportunity to do that type of shit, especially like open world PvP, they will like troll and mess with you all the time. It's just how it is.
Dude, I mean, like, if you played an MMO and you have not done that, or at least been on the receiving end of that, have you really played an MMO?
Yep, legit. It's like when I was playing Guild Wars 2, and there was a specific, it was like world versus world, and there was this one world that was so sweaty that they would make sure no other worlds won, and they would control like all the winnings in world versus world. And I was like, bro, I don't want to play no more because these guys are just ruining the game.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
See, folks, when you do shit like this, control yourself. No, genuinely control yourself, because like the worst reason to control yourself is because you want your pay to go. And the right reason to do it is because why make people quit the game?
Oh, but bro, some people get joy out of making people quit the game.
Your desire and others will
I
follow.
get that, but if they
follow
quit,
Barlos.
if you ruin the player base enough, if the player base takes that much, who does that then? Be rational at least when you do this type of stuff. Because I understand the appeal, I've done it.
Speaking from experience here.
Yeah. You want your prey to keep on coming back. You're supposed to make this sustainable. It's a good business practice.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get
It was like, oh, kill them like at once a week so they come back with more gear next week.
Yeah, don't make it all that
This
soul
will take a
crushing.
moment.
Reminds me of Albion Online. I was in a guild that controls the Black Zone. Basically, the Black Zone is like wilderness or like open world in other games. And then we had a section where the world boss would spawn. And since our like guild stronghold like hideout was right next to the boss, we'd basically control it. So we had a scout like pretty much up and running all the time because the guild had a load of gatherers. So basically the map had our people in it 24/7. And when the boss was up, we got so bored of killing it on time that we would leave it up intentionally. The gatherers would just go around gathering and they would notify people when there was like raids coming for the boss. And then we would just PvP like everybody that was trying to kill the boss. And it's like, this is more fun than killing the boss. I was like, yeah, but you should be killing the boss. Like, no, let's leave it up for another hour. Let's see who else we can kill.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Oh man, one thing I still remember that we did, and we did that like sort of as a guild. So we would raid for a few hours. I think maybe every Tuesday because that's the reset day. Because that's when it was Tuesday. I think Thursday was a follow-up. And after the raid, we would. Do you know how raid difficulties work in World of Warcraft?
I know there's like different difficulties and there's like mythic raiding, like normal raiding, all of that.
Yeah. So mythic raiding is a tippy top. That's for 1%ers. Then there is heroic, normal, and there is raid finder. Raid finder is an automated feature, and the bosses are a lot weaker. Some of the mechanics are not there, period. And it's there just to give people the taste for what it's like, and you still get the gears, just not as strong. So we would do like a couple of hours of raiding with the guild, and then we would hop into raid finder just to tick off the boxes, see if we can get any loot that we could potentially upgrade, etc., etc. And at the time, the way it worked was if you pull the boss and then you wipe and everybody dies, you get a buff that makes you a little stronger, but the boss also gets more health. I don't know why exactly they decided to do it this way, but we accidentally wiped once because there was like catastrophic failure. The tank was a pug because it's Raid Finder. And the boss grew in health, and we realized how that worked. So we started to just pulling and resetting the boss, and we did it like 20 times. And the boss had like 4 times the health he was supposed to have by the time they finally kicked us out. And people were getting so upset. It's still not that hard, but it's just it would take more time.
Yeah, it's a timing thing now because now it's all about DPS.
Yeah.
Did you get did the buff stack as well? Like the boss HP stacks, and did your damage buff stack?
Yeah, the buff stacks, and I think it would give you like 2.5%, like 1.5%. It was a flat boost to your stats, not necessarily damage. So you would still need to know what you're doing to pump the damage out, essentially. Which is something people struggle with in Raid Finder.
Stay focused.
So after like a bunch of pulls like that, or like we would lust before the boss pull, and lust is this big huge buff boost, and you're supposed to use it in certain phases of the boss. We would do it before the boss was even pulled, so we would have to reset the boss, giving the boss a boost. And we're like, oh sorry, like next. After 5 times, they wouldn't buy them anymore, so we would we would have to get more.
After like the second or third time, you'd be like, you guys are fucking with us.
Well, because it was like a bunch of people from our guild, so everyone did it once. And I mean, to be fair, shit like this just happens sometimes, like in Raid Finder. It's people people who don't know what they're doing. And these guys.
So you're farming. Yeah, they're level 100 raw, almost 100 mobs. You're in the last sortie. I'm actually having not to rush in, otherwise I'll probably die.
I'm just keeping my armor up. I'm actually using executes for them because they're actually killing me.
They give you refunds of like ammo and shield design as well, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't used them since since I first got Loki Prime. Because back in the day it was just being invisible for the entire fight and executing everything.
Yeah. And you get like 500% affinity buff, and it was the best way to level. I think it still is the best way to level, like stealth level.
Probably is. Okay, if I need to hit execute on the same enemy twice, that's fine.
So much health, so much defenses. Somebody here? We have to go back.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody's alive? Over here?
Where is...
Or is this a different one?
Where?
Oh, it's a different way, okay.
Stay focused.
I am lost.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yep, this is the Lunar Earth mission. The bottom bit is crazy. Use my focus, get some energy. exterminates. Only if I had my ember, I could just run through the map. Why did they change it? You just go into the mission, press 4, start running. Your carrier prime would give you all the energy you need, and then everything would die.
Yep. Like moonwalk through the level if you feel like it. Ain't nobody stopping you.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Frost, man. Like I understand why they nerfed Ember, but Frost, you still had to do things. It just made like your life easier.
What did they change with the Frost? You still like the globe something?
Yeah, but the
Was he
globe,
a mechanic?
you can't stack the globe anymore.
Oh, what do you mean? The whole point of Frost is you put down like 4 or 5 globes and then go AFK.
Yeah, you can't stack the globe anymore in the same way, and it's weaker. I don't remember exactly how, but I tried running the defense mission with Frost, and it just did not.
Nah, now you need that new lady. You need that lady that has like the cage. Can't remember what the Warframe is, but basically it's like Floss Globe, but it just puts people in place.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So normally you try and get the globe as big as possible for missions, but somebody found out that you keep you make it minimal, and as long as you have like 10% from the minimum, it's big enough to basically fit a Warframe in. So what you would do is you'd put that around a Warframe, like a damage Warframe, and then you'd have 2 other Warframes just bring enemies to that Warframe, and that Warframe would kill everything. And it was a good farming method for when, I can't remember which quest it was, but they would farm the arena like this for crazy amounts of resources. So like these guys coming up with crazy strategies, like you don't need Necros no more, you don't need like Hydroids pilfering Squirrel, you just like have, what is it, Nimbus, and then the one that has the cage, because they both have looting abilities. So if any enemy touches the cage, they have a chance to get more loot, and then the other person's like Warframe's ability was as long as you kill them with like the infestation, they have a chance of dropping additional loot.
So what the hell did they spend all that time leveling putting foreigners into Necros?
Necros was the OG farming frame. I think Desecrate still stacks with quite a few other things. So like abilities don't stack with Desecrate, since Desecrate is based on like dead corpses, whereas some of these other things stack with just abilities and Desecrate.
See, the thing about Necros was never like a... Whoa, this flashbang.
What the hell was that? I just flashbang. What the fuck was that?
Dude, this thing is a tank. Alright, execute.
Put down my turrets for that.
Okay. Oh yeah, look, I'm making us a friend. Yeah, fucked up. It's dead. I'm sorry.
You didn't make a friend, you burned the body.
It was an accident. I couldn't give the give the thing fast. That's the one. Well, maybe he didn't want to do that. Maybe he wanted to remain a bit of which I understand. I get it. We just beat the crap out of it.
And it's friends if it has that type of emotion. You get anything from the Steam Spring Sale? Or you been too busy playing Counter-Strike as well?
No, I haven't not, and I don't think there's anything I really like, to be honest with
I looked at Stellaris because that's like Grand X4 strategy. It's like, oh, I could use another like 4X game. I haven't played one in a long time. But then I found Total.
Oh, Pistol Ribbon mod. Holy crap.
Yep. I would prefer the other one. What is it? The Legendary Core, but you can't, it's like a 1% chance to get there.
Yeah.
I need that.
Dude, I remember getting one and then just swimming in platinum because I sold it.
It's a couple thousand, bro. Back in the day, it was like so rare. Instantly level a mod to max.
Okay, I just reveal it. I activate the Riven mod, right?
Yeah, and then it'll give you a condition to complete to be able to unlock the stats on the Riven mod.
Fuck, bro, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
not that easy no more, bro. You gotta like kill 3 mobs in 10 seconds while air gliding with a pistol or some shit.
I'd rather do that. I don't want to do Arcwing stuff. Arcwing sucks.
Yep. Just sell it to somebody else. Sell it in trash ribbons. 5 plat. I can't bother to do this.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Queue us up for something, I guess.
I guess we can try open world because we can showcase
Sure.
open world to the stream. Let's go
Let
to
me swap my frame to something else.
Yep.
I'll do Mirage.
If we go to Neuralisk 69 and then we can select the mission there.
Oh, I need to swap my weapons too. I don't anticipate this being all that difficult.
Well, it depends on the mission difficulty, but it should be fine.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to
But yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want. Out of the games that are coming out, the only thing I'm really waiting for is the... Wow, I don't think I've been here before. The only thing I'm really waiting for right now is the expansion for Elden Ring, the roguelite expansion.
Yep, that looks good.
But other than that, man, I think I'm just playing the same games over and over again.
I saw Harry Potter, the recent game, it was on sale.
Oh, Legacy?
Yeah. So it looks good, but apparently, like, it's just the same thing over and over again. In terms of like, oh, go to this professor, get a quest, find the item, go to this professor, get a quest. But that's like most games, so I'm not against it.
It is
But I don't know.
of the same thing, but it's fun. Like, I played... Am I supposed to talk to this person?
This is not how I would have chosen.
No, I'm just gonna talk to Mother real quick, and then we can get a quest for bounties.
Alright, this
Frankly,
lady won't stop
my
talking
daughter
to me.
is an entitled, self-pitying whelp.
Oh, is this
My
your first
son,
time here?
arrogant upstart,
I don't know, maybe.
And my husband, a mealy-mouthed relic of his old self.
Who's talking to you? Is it mother,
Every last
daughter,
one
or
of
like
them
the
has
grandma?
let me
Mother,
down.
she's complaining about her daughter.
You may find them useful. I barely find
Okay,
them
you're at the start of the quest chain or the bounty chain, but let me see if I can. So we can run a isolated vault, which is a mission where you go vault diving, and then there's another mission for sample. All right, let's do the samples one first, so you can get used to open world, and then you can go do the vault.
Sure. Hey, Anita, what's up?
It is vital
Yo,
that we gain
yo.
a proper understanding of the infestation on Deimos in order to protect the heart.
Oh, I'm supposed to
Lloyd
look
will
up.
instruct you on how to procure geological.
Yeah, so if you turn
core
around, there's
samples
like a
in
little
relevant
ramp down,
areas.
and then you can
This
go
will be
out
of
the main
great
gate
help
that
to
way.
me.
Wow, I'm dropping mad frames.
I thought you said you just upgraded your desktop.
I jumped through the sphere
Geological
with all
core
the
samples
particles
can
and
be
my frames
procured
dropped to
nearby
like
that will
35.
reveal vital
I'm
data
back to
about
100.
Deimos
20?
infestation levels. Please.
Just ignore them
Nice.
and
All right,
blast
cool. Yeah,
infest it.
I see you.
It'll do
Perfect.
more good. There's
So this is
some good
basically like
survivors
open world
working around
Warframe
here
where you
that
go
might
to
help
objectives
out.
and you can interact with the terrain and maps and stuff.
Sweet.
Have you managed to, well, since this is your first time here, you can get one of these things on the side here, and it's called a Necrocron. I don't know, Necromor? But you can build parts to build one of these.
I might have been here. There's fishing here, right?
Yeah, it's like the plains of Eidolon, but I like this planet a lot more because it's full of the infested.
It's cool and edgy too.
Yep. You can also do like these challenges as well, like the skateboard challenges and all that, but I leave those. Just gonna go to the mission. That's what all moms do, complain about their daughters.
Yeah, it's universal even to like corruption riddled monsters on faraway planets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is my Necropon. Can you see it? The giant robot.
Yeah.
I need to level it, so I thought I might as well pop it out. We're currently in a kill contest with the Grenadier. We've got to kill more
Oh,
than
that I'm
yep,
good at.
anything that comes close, just set it on fire.
Best I can do is throw sparkles at it. They are strong sparkles though.
Wait, where's the infested?
See who kills
Yes, yes I am.
There's a Mark Demius Caris. Let's go fight that guy. He's over there on the turret.
Oh no, that's a pet. You can get that. It's tranked.
I want a pet. Oh. It's funky looking.
Where are you? Up top? Yeah. It's like a little creature that you can rescue, I think, and give it to son or father, and then they breed it for you.
Okay, I deployed tactical sparkles.
It also sounds like you deployed sparkle.
I got a phone call, but I might die if I stop this.
The grenade's killing faster than us? No.
Is there not enough enemies?
Yeah, so how are they getting kill count? We're meant to defend these grenade and kill more mobs. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Just needed to kill a big guy. Anyway, I think we should try Warframes. I think you'd enjoy it. It's a lot of killing things in a very satisfying manner too. What is that thing?
What thing?
This thing floating?
Where are you? Are you in the corner? Are you upstairs?
Demo's Genetrix.
Oh, is it the giant centipede thing? Yeah, that's a mob.
It's a thing that spews out other mobs.
Oh yeah, you wanna kill that? I think that might be part of the quest later on. We gotta go find it.
It's just here. Wait till we get. I am so confused. Anyways.
Garv is glad.
It looks like we came
On
100 to 20%. Stage 1, you get 26 mobber tokens.
mother tokens.
It's basically mother, daughter, son, father, and grandmother tokens. And you trade them in for stuff.
He can help you get a core sample if you protect him.
A core sample if you protect them. Alright. Whatever that means. Let's go. Don't they have a skateboard?
You get a skateboard or your Arcwing. If you press Q, it'll bring up the radical menu, and it might be on there.
Yeah, it's not on here. I guess. Oh, I have something on my head.
Yeah, I got you. The other one's over here.
Face covers.
Yeah. You're just going through the whole map, attracting everything.
I'm supposed to be stealthing around. Haptic font. Alright, let's leave that, I guess. Man, I thought I had my skateboard equipped. I guess not. I have a fishing lens.
Oh. Let me collect all this residue. I can use these for crafting stuff. Warm residue. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly make my way there.
I'm saved. Wait.
Yeah, no worries.
So what's the public sentiment on all of this open world stuff?
Hello there.
They don't like the grind because it's an actual chore, but the missions and the quests were pretty fun. I enjoyed them. Like Warframe storytelling is quite good.
Well, storytelling is good. I agree.
Like the second dream quest and like the War Within quest, those two quests were amazing.
I don't remember much of it, but I remember the emotions it invoked.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because I think it's just the contrast. Because for most of the game, you're just going around and like swinging your sword. And then they get deep into this lore and get all philosophical.
Yep, you actually learn about like the tenor, the Warframes, like the void, all of that stuff, and like, damn, it makes you wanna go to YouTube and type in Warframe lore videos, like you do with like Elden Ring lore videos. It's like, what does this mean? And what does this do? And who's this person?
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah, I spent a good like 10 hours in the Warframe and Elden Ring rabbit hole, and I'm like, damn, this is that, and that dude did this, and then he killed what?
Oh, because when you first start playing, it's just war, like the first boss you encounter, and he's just like, he's a dig bag, but he's a dig bag for these reasons. And then they start getting into all of this obscure stuff.
Yep.
What
And then
is-
it's like questioning your morals and then like your choices and stuff.
Yeah, stage 2. Stage 3 maybe now?
Stage 2, part 2. We've got to defend him while he, configures the samples.
Well, this guy can do anything.
It's Corpus, what do you expect? They're good at making money, that's about it.
Dude,
Oh shit, what is that?
the entire arc behind Grenier is also pretty nuts. They cloned themselves so
yeah.
much.
Well, Grenadier is like the second Sentinels, but with less technology and less like intelligence. They're more like the foot soldiers.
Oh, I was supposed to talk to him, I guess.
But I guess you have to drop the samples in.
It's a good thing this game doesn't have friendly fire.
Oh, if it did, I'd be killing everybody with my turrets, bro.
See, I mean, turrets are like... You could see them targeting on the enemies. I'm out here swinging 5 swords, 5...
Yeah, with your mirage, just like 5 shots, yeah.
I feel like Mirage should be stronger. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with this build.
Maybe they did a rework and then the old build no longer works with new mechanics.
Yeah.
Because I looked into Amber and I was like, why am I doing no damage? And then it's like, oh, there's a rework. And it's like, the rework is rubbish.
Why did you do this to me?
Yeah, exactly. Where's my world on fire? What's this random meteor stuff that I don't need?
Yeah. I mean, that's more or less why Vitalik developed Ethereum.
Yeah, I was meant to say that when you were talking about World of Warcraft and like all the trolling and like items and stuff. It was like, well, that's why the guy made ETH. So today wasn't bad. Everything went up a little bit, which was nice compared to going down.
Yeah, it just goes up and down. I'm in some sort of circle doing something.
Oh, we're meant to find the hive. So you should look for these like infested pod type things.
I think I might have
Yep, there you go. Oh, kill that. Now we gotta find another one.
Some more playmates, yeah?
Says it's down here. What's down here? What the hell is this?
How did you get
Go beneath the mountain. There's like a little thing on the side.
There's a high
That's right, I got it.
nuke it.
new kid indeed?
Pay attention. Hostiles incoming.
Oh, so yeah, you go to this place and then you gotta find another one. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, yep, there you go. Like, there's normally a little red trail that's showing you the direction where the hive could be, but I haven't played this in time.
They're all tuckered out. Let's go find some more playmates, yeah?
They're all tuckered out. Let's go find some more playmates, yeah?
I like him. He's one of my favorites because he says it's like in Superior, this bartender. I loved bartender, and then people were complaining that bartender was too mean, so the developers for Superior had to tone down his finishing like weekly sentences. He was like, "Oh, you did really well. If really well was lost on the ladder," and they're like, "This guy's being too mean to." He's like, "That's what makes bartender amazing in Superior."
Dude, it's refreshing. When an NPC is mean to you, it's just refreshing. There was a guy like that in World of Warcraft, Nathaniel Blackcall. He's like the right hand of Sylvanas Windrunner, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft.
The name sounds familiar, but maybe not.
He was just mean as shit. Like he would even when you're playing Horde and he's like your commander, he would still talk shit.
Sounds about right.
And then we got to kill him in the end of one of the expansions, which was pretty nice too.
Oh, is he the like orc shaman guy?
No. Orc Shaman is Thrall. This guy is undead, like high level undead.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Because I remember from the movie, there's that thingy guy, and then when what was the expansion where like garrisons were a thing?
Oh, Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, so there was like a promotion where you could like join and it will like power level you to that expansion. So I joined, played that for a month. I was like, I can't do this, man. I need to stop.
It was not a great expansion. Like looking back,
Yeah.
they added a lot of good features. They'd stuck around, but overall, I would not pick that expansion to play if I had to play anything else again.
Yo, the main thing is you'd log in, you had to do like 2 hours of quests to level your garrisons. I don't want to do 2 hours of quests to level the garrison just to start playing properly.
Yeah. The idea behind garrisons was good, but it wasn't quite. It wasn't quite the player housing that everyone wanted since day one. And it also created a lot of issues because once you get your garrison to high enough level, you were able to get insane amounts of gold from these
The daily mission thingies or
yeah, where
crates,
you,
whatever it was.
where you just send a group out and they would do stuff for you. And that hurt the economy pretty bad.
Can imagine.
Like 2 expansion past that, people were still. I'm sure people still do that, but people would get. It would be a reliable
We are
source
now
of money.
ready to begin the bait infusion. Move to the vessel to proceed.
Okay,
This
move to the
will draw
vessel.
more
We are
investment.
proceeding.
Dispatch them while they are close to the vessel in order to complete the bait.
Oh, while they're close, maybe I should do that.
You know, they'll come in and then as long as they're in that like
Oh,
heat
we're in the
bubble
bubble.
thing. Yeah, we just gotta kill them in the bubble.
Just look for us. So you ever think about playing World of Warcraft?
Yes and no. Like if I've got a group and we're playing like together, then I'd probably like play World of Warcraft. But just by myself, just trying the game out, I don't think I could do it right now. But I still want to experience a World of Warcraft thing because I didn't experience it like when I was growing up like 10 years ago. Yo, NSYNC, never played this? Maybe I should, bro. Warframe is addictive. Like if you like grinding games and like cool ass space ninjas with like 200 weapons and stuff, yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Oh yeah, dude. Like just the concept of being a space ninja, I just died.
I'll pick you up.
Right, thanks. Just the concept of being a space ninja and being able to slice your way through armies of enemies, it's great.
I just died. My resin.
I got you.
Plus, plus the quest and storyline, as we were talking about like a couple of minutes ago, is a whoa.
Okay, I launched.
What is happening?
I launched the blind. I'm just gonna pick myself up. I think it's not worth it.
Yeah, same. Bonus defeat sat. Oh, it's a bloody quest monster. That's why. That's what's killing us. Okay.
He got knocked down again.
There we go. We did it. I think.
How'd you just nuke that thing?
I've got a Natar's bow. What's it called?
Just had to prove yourself.
The bow. That so if I charge it, this bow you can charge, and then if it crits, it does like 60k damage.
Is that a red crit or a regular crit?
You can go into red crits. Yeah, I'm getting orange crits right now.
Damn. I want to start making my way here because I'm slow.
Yep, I'll catch up. So yeah, that was the open world mission, like one of the missions.
I have detected a high concentration of resources in this area. Dispatching excavator units for exploitation.
I mean, that's pretty good. I wish I had the skateboard or snowboard, whatever that's called.
Yeah, once you go back into the like hub, just equip it on your quick item bar.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we started excavations? What the fuck?
It just, I think it's the last bit.
An excavator has powered down.
Oh
If
yes,
you can
okay.
scavenge an energy source, it can be brought back online.
Yeah, we gotta kill the corpus flying things with the power cells. And then add it to the excavator.
Levels acceptable. Mining sequence.
If you look on the map, it should show you like a little icon-ish. Oh, what's this? Yeah, it only works 20%, but it will efficiently power one of the flying monsters to damage you. It's like, oh yeah, but to power this, only 20%.
Yeah, this thing will shoot you up.
Pick this up. Oh, B is full, so where's A? A's over there. Yeah. We're on A.
I'll power this and I'll hang out at the...
I'll set up some turrets. Get more power sources. Go back to A. Boom. There we go. Oh, still need one more? What? Oh, so.
There's one right there. What's the button?
An excavator has completed its
I think G. What, G or X? Oh no, I found it. Yeah, there's one around the corner here.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah, nice. Alright, C has started. Oh, so we just got to do 5 of these.
Okay, that one's full. I'm bringing your battery.
Set up some turrets, so we should be good for that 10 seconds.
Where was the flying thing? I'll find it. No further to the other stuff. And this thing is like... You gotta kill it. I'm not fucking with that.
Oh, the giant, yeah, that's small stuff.
mining sequence complete.
Oh man, it's starting to get really hot.
Oh yeah, when I close my door and just like PC heat, because I don't have anything open, it can get real hot. Like even just going outside, like in the sun, like UK had sun for the first time and I was like, what is this heat? It's meant to be cold. I had 3 jackets on.
Yeah, the weather there's a lot of whack here as well. I think it was 70 degrees, which is like what, minus 30, 20 degrees Celsius, and then next day it snowed.
We had hailstone, yeah, you remind me. A couple of days back, we just had a random section of hailstone.
For no reason, just doesn't feel like it. So can we actually kill that thing in the sky, or does it just?
You can, yeah, but it'll take me like a minute of shooting.
Full excavation of site complete.
Okay. Oh, I got fancy blueprint.
I'm told
Oh yeah, I got 2 blueprints as well, and then we get 50 mother tokens, which is nice.
we're done here.
Alright, so we're done.
How do I
We can make our way back to... why is it disabled? Oh, yeah, we gotta go back to the giant dome. If you follow my cursor, it'll take you back to the entrance.
Man, this terrain sucks.
So you need the skateboard or the archering.
I think
Like
I'll just-
archering like this, I don't mind, but archering missions, I hate that shit.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good to be powerless all of a sudden. Oh god, face hugger. Because that's all it does when you do your first arching mission, like a real one, not a tutorial one. You can't do anything. It just sucks.
Yeah, you do like no damage. There we go. Mission complete.
Why is it pushing me away?
What do you mean? You should be able to enter. What?
No,
You're stuck right here. Just on my screen, you're floating.
I can't go in either direction.
Oh, it's stuck on extract point 58. Why is that? Oh, there you go. Mission complete.
Oh, there it is.
You get the mission complete screen?
Yep. Quas's blueprint. Saku Chassis blueprint.
So if we go... Yeah, so if you press escape and go to Arsenal, and then go to the gear tab, and just equip it there, it'll speed up the travel for you.
Equipment, arsenal. Oh, I'll swap this Warframe. Where's that stupid frame I was using before? The one that's way too strong for no reason. Oh, here it is. Cuervo. And gear.
Should be called either the Archwing launcher or the skate like thingy launcher.
K-Drive launcher?
Yes, that's it. K-Drive.
I think I had that equipped.
Man's making the game difficult for him just walking instead of gliding. I guess we got time for probably like one more mission. We can do a vault.
Yeah, let's run one more.
Where's mother? Go to mother. So then these are like mini, not raids, but it's like you gotta do the series of missions, and then it will take you to like a vault with the chance of getting like good items and stuff.
Sweet.
A half an hour dungeon, you could say.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins.
I want raids to come back to Warframe. Those 8-man raids. They got rid of them like 2 weeks before I got to the stage where I could do them. Like I joined the clan. They had an alliance. I leveled up the required Warframes. I made a bunch of like large ammo kits and shield kits and stuff. I leveled up like low key and like all these other ones that you needed to do like certain aspects. And they were like, oh yeah, we're no longer having raids in Warframe. I was like, why?
Why'd they
I
stop?
just made the key. I have no idea. I think it was mainly server load and then like the reward system with a combo of other things. But I didn't check properly. They were just like, we're no longer supporting like the 8-man raids.
We can fool it into letting us enter.
Typically, companies just double down.
Oh yeah, bro, I guess there was a lot of toxic people. It was like you needed 8 people in Warframe, which is crazy. You needed them on the same time. You needed them to have certain builds and like mechanics and stuff. And in this game, people just want to hack and slash. It was like, no, you gotta play properly. You gotta do like proper WoW raid type stuff. And they're like, no, I'm just gonna shoot this thing.
Listen, it's the best kind of gameplay.
A little overzealous there, Tenno. You were not supposed to massacre it.
What do you mean overzealous? What do you mean not supposed to massacre?
It was like, no, you gotta wait till we press this button to get this switching mechanic up and running. It was like, no, I see enemy, I kill.
So am I supposed to break these?
Yeah, if you break these, you get a sample, which is like the residue. And then you need to use them to activate a bait, which summons like a giant monster. And then we use the monster's thing to get to the vault.
What's this guy problem then? I broke one and he's like, you weren't supposed to do that.
Oh, you probably killed an animal.
Oh.
So you're meant to trank the animals and then capture them and then give them to Sun. But they will attack you. So if you attack this thing right here, it will try and kill you, but you're meant to trank it and then give it to the NPC.
Too much work. I either kill it here or I kill it later.
And I don't know if you can see, like, if you look out in the distance, you should see like a giant blue and a giant yellow, like, yeah, over there.
Yeah, I see.
So that giant yellow centipede, it has like 2 phases. There's like twins, and then they fight each other, and then whichever one wins, that like cycle of weather is up for, I think, an hour.
That's cool.
And that changes the terrain. So you get like a sun and the moon phase. And then each thing has different properties during the sun and moon phase.
Now we're cooking. Uh-oh. Something's coming.
Okay.
Don't let her grab the snacks.
Protect the base station.
What I can.
Like that I can do. Everything just dies.
Yeah, all the stuff was great, but I just like doing survival.
Survival, everything dies, they come to me, I set everything on fire.
Exactly. It doesn't get much better than this. And I've been trying to get my wife to play this, but she's just not down with it with Warframe.
I tried to get my wife to play Minecraft and it's like, this game's too slow, I don't like this game. I was like, oh my god, I picked this game so it'd be slow and it'll be easy for you to play. It's like, no, I don't want to play this. Give me that cooking game. And then she just played Overcooked. And then we played Overcooked together. And I play games like pretty hardcore. So I was like, why aren't you cutting the vegetables? Wash the dishes. Why aren't you delivering the food? And she's like, I don't want to play with, I don't like playing with you no more, man. Like, you're not chill. You talk so much. It's like, I'm learning the game. I don't know what I'm doing. And you're yelling in my ear like cut tomatoes and stuff.
I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, I played Overcooked with my wife once and we never tested it.
And then that dinner time that day, you just found the cutlery across the side. There was no like proper food on your plate. I was like, oh, you can go get the main dish and then I'll give you the cutlery.
Yeah, you seem to be pretty good at like cutting veggies. Since you know so much about it.
Throw the bait.
Oops. Well, we can make another concoction, I suppose.
Did we break
Now
something?
we're cooking. Uh-oh.
Something's coming.
Don't let her grab the snacks.
Don't let it grab the snacks.
Yep. There's basically the food in this giant machine right here, and we're letting it like compress to make like an advanced bait, you can say.
The masturbate.
Black Desert had a title when you fished like 1,000 fish. You got a title called the Master and then Beta, and then I had that as my title of the whole thing. It was like, oh, this guy fishes a lot. Yeah, you could tell by his title.
Yep. He's really good at that.
I do like this type of those are cool.
Oh yeah, dude. The day they added fishing to Terraria was a great day because the same day they added actual masturbate.
I haven't actually completed Terraria. I've played it, but I haven't done like the full play. I might have to try that at some point.
Terraria is hands down like one of the best games ever produced in the history of gaming. Period.
I've just been more into Minecraft. Like Minecraft came out when I started uni, and I bought it on like the first trial version where it was like £6, where it was just the sandbox mode. And ever since then, I've just been playing Minecraft.
I played both, and they're just different. Like, I play Minecraft when I want to build something. Like, every once in a while I get an itch to, like, build, like, an animated farm or something. Or, like, I think of a concept and I try to put it together in the game. But Terraria, it's more so about the... It has a lot more RPG elements than the progression is nice and nice and measured. I would say it's not. It's. Oh, hold on. There's a mod here that can be secret.
We can access the infested
Oh no, that's good.
tunnels
I
now.
got that.
Head inside.
Yeah, the progression is good. The bosses are fun, and it honestly is one of my most favorite games to ever exist.
See, I love playing modded Minecraft. I played a mod pack called Feed the Beast, and that has like 300 mods in it, and it just makes like it's like when you mod Skyrim. I play it like that, and it's so fun, so good.
I played Feed the Beast for a while. I played other mods too. I just can't get down with the mods. For some reason.
Before
I
they
don't know
make
why.
things worse.
Bro, once you figure it out and what, oh, trust me, you have to go to YouTube videos and you have to like tutorial for 2 hours. Like, what does this mod do? How do I set up a computer in Minecraft? How do I automate my farm? How do I build this? But then once you get that up and running, just like the process of upgrading your base and experiencing all these different mods it was amazing for me. I love that. Like experiencing witchcraft and building an Iron Man power suit. Then going to like different dimensions, and setting up coal mining, all sorts of stuff.
Is their last gasp.
I
Defeat
don't
these
know
and we
what's
should be
going on.
clear to proceed.
We're meant to kill everything so they don't set toxin fumes into the air.
The only mod I played a while and I really enjoyed it, I think, was called Industrial Craft. And that was a long time ago.
Hey, the tox levels
I just really like the concept of being able
We can go to the vault.
to put together an automated mine.
Yep, I love that too. I like the one, I can't remember which mod it was, but you could basically build a quarry
Just ahead.
and then you could set up a system, and then as long as the game was running, you'd have it automatically mine, and then you'd create like a tesseract, and that tesseract would extract the items, and then you install another tesseract in your base, and then it will feed the items into like your automated sorting system, and then you have a computer, and the computer would sort things into like different databases and characters. And I spent a good like 10 hours watching YouTube videos figuring out how to set up my own like base so I could automate all my loot.
See, one thing, well, a lot of things are missing from Minecraft that should be in there, but Minecraft should really have
There is a
like pipes.
necromech guarding the ruins.
Oh yeah.
Because that
I
was
agree.
a great feature in that game.
The necromech guardian.
Like you could direct it so like as soon as you put it into like a chest, the chest will have like a pipe, and you pipe it into a barrel, and you could like put an item in the barrel. So if, for example, you wanted just like buckets of lava, it would go through the pipe, check if it's that bucket. If it's not that bucket, it'd move on to the next open chest or pipe.
Yep.
That was good. Yep, I love that.
When was the last time you played
When not Nephilim, but one of the Gala community members made that server. The community server? Yeah, I played that quite a bit, like a couple of weeks when they did the events and then had like the buildings and stuff like that.
So at this point, Vanilla have come a long way, and apparently you can have like a chest sorting system in Vanilla with no mods.
I didn't know that. I know there's quite a few updates, but is that for Java or Windows edition?
Oh, Java.
Yeah, no, I play Java too. So there's a bonus thing if we can find the crystal vault.
What's it look like?
It should be like a giant door with like an obelisk in front of it.
And it's somewhere down here on the inside?
Yeah. Well, that was a dead end. We need to, it's like a section in a room. And have like a giant door with an obelisk, and then you activate the obelisk to power it. And it will give you bonus loot. If we can find it.
I'll carry your private
Oh no, this is this side. Oh, is this it?
Maybe.
So if we go this way. Yes, there we go. Activate the crystal to the vault. So then this is like a underground, like Oricon technology. And then if you go to the operator form and then shoot this, you have to power the old like vault. So we got to defend this machine.
Yeah, this thing is way He's dead.
Oh, you're talking about centipedes? Yeah, they get the, what is it, armor? Like the thingy shell.
It's the bipedal guy that's the thing.
I think you need the narrow Necron technology, like weapons, or like the thingy, the suit, to make sure you kill it.
All I have is this.
A lot of grinding. A lot of grinding.
All I've got is this stick I got like 10 years ago.
I might as well get this on because I need to level.
Okay, I'm protecting the Lloyd and Otak. Oh, it's the guy!
Which guy?
Oh, the drone thing I'm following, it has his head on. His...
Yeah.
Some sort of things to pick up. Yeah, the centipedes die fast.
Where the hell are they? Don't die, Lloyd. Don't die. Oh, don't die myself. Oh, toxin. I hate toxin. Always bypass the shield.
on.
Yeah, talk to
Now we gotta use that code on the door.
You know, you can play a stupid broken train like me because this train has no shield. It's just as hard.
Oh, is that the one with like the 20k health or some shit?
This one generates shield when it uses abilities. I think the one you're talking about is the...
Inaros?
Yeah,
Was it
Inaros.
Inaros?
The Pharaoh one.
A maximum of 3 errors
never
are
quite
permitted before
understood
the
the Pharaoh one.
fail-safe protocol seals
Am I
the
supposed to
vault.
bring this here?
Do not simply guess.
I have no idea. I've never brought it here. Oh no! Shit! Did you manage to see the symbols on this door?
No.
Okay. We're gonna have to guess. I think we might have.
Oh boy, that ain't it.
Oh, that was wrong.
Good thing you got 2 more tries.
Okay, there you go. So I elephant thingy water. I elephant thingy water. I. Where's I? Oh, is it from top to bottom?
Yeah.
So that one. This one. This one.
I do not know
There
what
we go.
riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small.
Ah, that was not a good
locked
move.
away
Alright, just break this.
An interesting
I mean,
If
I
we
got
get-
pistols, I guess.
You did well
Ooh,
according
bonus
to the
blueprint
lawyer.
though.
A reward is
Nice.
an order for your efforts. I can
Sports
hope you'll go
blueprint.
again. There is
Thanks,
so
Mom.
much
That
more
was-
to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
Alright. I guess we pull out now. Hidden from the mundane gaze.
That's it. That was the vault mission.
Way better than having to walk around with 80% of your speed cut.
Go ahead. So this plant will suck you up and then spit you out near the entrance.
Oh. You know what? I'll just walk. Ain't no bad fire. Oh, this point.
Yeah.
Okay, now the dome. Alright, I mean, we wrapped this up right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me get back to it. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you popped up on the thing.
Oh my god, that's raining. Okay, let me off. Alright, let's see. Here, I'm just gonna fade here. Yeah, Smiling, thank you so much for coming on. Always good chatting with you.
Mm-hmm. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, man, shooting the breeze, talking about video games, talking about blockchain tech, though we were a little easier on lighter on the blockchain side of things. But before I let everyone go, I would like to remind everyone about the last episode of Mission Control. Do check that out. We talked about some updates for Metaflora. We talked about some updates for Magneto HR and Valley. And another stream worth checking out is yesterday's snapshot, because we got to talk to Tripto from Metaflora about their 2025 plans. We've heard some exciting things about the Charity Foundation they're working on, about the connoisseur boxes, and about just a whole lot of things. And we didn't even get through half of it. And the token generation event is happening in about 30 days, a little over. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you're in the loop by joining our Discord, by joining their Discord. The links are pinned in the description, and I'm about to stop running my mouth. So yeah, Smiling again. Thank you so much for hopping on. Let's do this again sometime, and yeah, I'll be seeing everyone later. Bye.